bounce to the rhythm if you know you gotta flow. Synchronize the steps, everyone get low. Isn't it nice when the people go away? Only you and me and the rest they go astray. Say it to my ears so my body goes slow. Goosebumps on my face when you know you gotta hold on me. Hold on me.
So this is Dance Systems Live and Unfiltered. Today, we're going to learn 2 easy steps and a little surprise at the end, so that we'll be able to dance easily with your partner at any events. Have fun and look great doing it. I'm Alden. This is my wife, Kami. Let's dive into the detail. So, with any modern partner dance, we've got to start off with a good posture. So, I've got some great tips. 3 exactly, just to master, to give you that perfect posture to get you ready to dance. So let's step through it. First step is take your shoulders back and down. Step number 1. Next, bring up your arms to 90 degrees on your elbow, and then release all the tension in your body except for your lats. Now this gives you a really athletic, firm, but also soft frame, which makes it incredibly easy to dance. So let's just run through those key steps one more time. We'll show you from this angle. So shoulders back and down, bring your arms up to 90 degrees, release all the tension in your body except for your lats. And now you hold it. And for goodness sake, breathe normally. So now that we've got the posture sorted, let's have a look at dance hold. Now there's a number of dance holds, but for today, we're going to keep it just to the basic dance hold. And these are the things that you have to remember. So I'm going to be the lead and Kami's going to be the follow. And in order to do this, the lead would come in and leave a little bit of a gap between yourself and your partner. After that, offer your left hand. So the lead offers the left hand. The follower responds by offering the right hand. Okay. Now, leads gently invite your follower in to close the distance. So you have a little bit of a gap between yourselves. Then take your right hand. Don't worry, I'll show you from another angle in a second. Take your right hand and place it gently around on your partner's back. So we'll show you from this angle so you can see it again. So we're about to start. So I'm going to step in to get a comfortable distance between me and Kami. I'm going to offer my left hand. Kami responds with the right. Please, just a gentle grip. No bone crushes. Okay. Now, invite your partner in just a little bit. Your partner will close the distance. Now, from there, just the leads, take your arm below your partner and bring it comfortably onto your partner's back. Then I'd say just for the followers, as far as the lead is concerned, you really want to aim just for the shoulder blade or any place that just really feels comfortable. Now guys, I'm going to give you a quick tip about this partner hold, okay? What I would really recommend is once you've taken your partner hold, what you want to do is just squeeze in gently. That gives your partner the ability to feel where your weight is. What you don't want to do is pull down, because as soon as you pull down, this lead and follow becomes incredibly heavy. So please bear that in mind. Okay, so we've got the posture sorted. We've got the partner hold sorted. How about we start getting into it? Okay, so here we go. Before we get into the actual steps, there's a couple of things that's also worth noting. We need a starting position and a ready position. Just like any sport, dancing is no different. So let's have a look at this. Maybe we'll show you from this angle. Our starting position I will be the lead, and of course, Kami will be the follower. So, and of course, we are mirror image of each other. So, with our starting position, we're going to be starting straight up. Our weight is evenly distributed, feet together, and weight evenly distributed across the left and the right feet. So this will be the starting position. And of course, we're keeping our posture. So just to show you from that angle. There we go. Okay, now let's go into the actual, this is the starting position. Now let's go into the ready position. Now the ready position, you normally bring in on the 8th count, and I'm going to go into that in a second, and that will make a lot more sense in a little bit. Okay, so to get into that ready position as the lead, leads always step with the left foot first, followers always step with the right foot first. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to shift my weight as the lead into my right hip. And look what happens, my left knee pops forward. That's all I'm doing. So I'll just show you one more time from this angle. So here I'm in the starting position. I'm shifting weight into my right hip and my left knee pops forward. And show you one more time from this angle. So here I'm starting, shifting, and that knee pops forward ever so slightly. Now, for the follower, it's the mirror image. So if I'm dancing as the follower, I'm going to be shifting my weight into my left hip, and you'll notice my right knee pops forward. And again, forward. Just a quick tip for the followers. Please keep the movement natural. Try not to really push your hips into it at all, but just keep everything really, really nice and natural. So that would be your starting position and returning. And just showing you one more time from this side. So again, so shifting my weight into my right hip and my left knee pops forward. Okay, so we've got the posture sorted. We've got the partner hold sorted. We've got our starting position and our ready position. Come on, let's get into the actual steps. So what I'm going to do now is the steps that we're going to learn are we're going to learn 2 steps, as I mentioned, and a little surprise at the end. And this is great because you can use it anywhere, and it's a really, really nice thing to have. And what we're going to do is just demo the whole routine for you. And then we'll get back and we'll dive into the details and talk about each step one at a time. Okay, let's do it.
Bounce to the rhythm if you know you gotta flow. Synchronize the steps if you want it. Was that right? Bounce to the rhythm if you know you gotta flow. Synchronize the steps if you wanna get low. Isn't it nice when the people go away? Only you and me and the rest they go astray. Say it to my ears so my body goes slow. Goosebumps on my face when you know you got a hold on me. Hold on me. Bounce to the rhythm. Bounce to the rhythm.
Okay, so that's what the whole routine will look like when you've mastered it. So let's get into the first step. So the first step is going to be our step tap. And let me again demonstrate it from the lead's perspective. So for the lead, as I mentioned, we're going to be starting with the left foot first. We'll start in our starting position. We'll get into our ready position. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to step out with my left leg. Note, my leg moves before my body. This is quite an important point because it gives you so much more control and it really stops any staggering or falling. So again, we'll start in our ready position. At starting position, we'll go into our ready position. And all I'm going to do is step out with my foot. Once my foot reaches its natural position, I'm going to transfer my weight and tap. And all we've got to do is exactly the same thing going back again. So I push out with leaving my weight on my left leg. I'm pushing out with my right and closing. So I'll show you from this angle. So here we go, stepping. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So step, tap, step, tap. Leads, a quick, super important tip. What we don't want to do is any bouncing. So if you have a look at this, what we're trying to get rid of is any bouncing like this. We're just trying to keep it nice and natural. And in order to do that, you've got to soften your knees. That's it. Okay, nice and natural. Followers, let's have a look. So for you guys, so we'll be starting on the right leg, so transferring weight. So starting position, ready position. Stepping out on the right, 1, and tap 2. Stepping back, 3, tap 4. So step, tap, again, step, tap, and step, tap. That's it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little follow along, just stepping this out for a minute. Please feel free to follow along in a solo, but if you've got your partner, grab your partner and let's have a go. Here we go.
Bounce to the rhythm if you know you gotta flow. Synchronize the steps if you want. Is that right? Bounce to the rhythm if you know you gotta flow. Synchronize the steps if you wanna get low. Isn't it nice when the people go away? Only you and me and the rest they go astray. Say it to my ear so my body goes slow. Goosebumps on my face when you know you got a hold on me. Hold on me. Bounce to the rhythm, bounce to the rhythm.
Okay, so as I always say, it's not enough to know, you've got to do. So guys, the more you can practice and the more you can repeat the step, the easier it becomes to remember. So it just becomes muscle memory. Okay. So now that we've got the step tap sorted, let's have a look at our L step. Now, what I love about the step is just with one step, you have a whole dance really. And I'm going to give you a little tip at the end again to show you how you can put a little variation on it and it looks completely different, but yet it's virtually the same step. Okay, so let's get into it. So our L step, let's talk about it from the lead's perspective. So we're going to start again in the starting position. We're going to shift our weight into the right hip, so we're ready to go. All we're going to do is step forward with the left and tap. And now, exactly the same as the step tap, we're going to step to the right and tap. Now just repeat, coming back, stepping with the left and tap, and right and tap. So let me show you from this angle. So here we go again. So stepping forward, 1, tap, 2, tap, 3, tap, 4, tap. Guys, that's it. Followers, total mirror image. As I mentioned before, followers always starting on the right. So for the L step, we're going to be stepping back on the right. 1, tap, stepping across, 2, tap, 3, tap, 4, tap. Again, so back on the right, 1, we're going to tap, step across, 2, tap, 3, tap, 4, tap. That's it. So again, let's do a little follow along for a minute. I'm going to put that minute timer on again. Please follow as a solo, or if you've got your partner, grab your partner. Let's do it.
Bounce to the rhythm if you know you gotta flow. Synchronize the steps if you want. Is that right? Bounce to the rhythm if you know you gotta flow. Synchronize the steps if you wanna get low. Isn't it nice when the people go away? Only you and me and the rest they go astray. Say it to my ear so my body goes slow. Goosebumps on my
Not so bad. Okay. Guys, we are killing it. We're getting through this. Okay. So now let's just recap. We've got our step tap and now we've got our L step. And now for this little surprise, it's really, really nice to have a little finale, some type of styling at the end of every dance. And this is just the basic twist. So I think really to understand the basic twist is just to really show you. So this is what it looks like with the demonstration, and then we're going to break it down. So we're going to start off leads by placing your follower's arm across your shoulder. And again, I'll show you from a different angle in a second. All I'm going to do is step out, lift and twist. There. Return your partner and close. Okay, so leads. Let me just show you how easy it is to lead this step. We're going to step across just like we did in our step tap from here, one, but we're going to stop with weight centered. From here, I'm going to bend my knees slightly and do an up and a twist. So let me show you again. I'm stepping across, small bend, and up and a twist. This is what makes or creates your partner to twist. Then all I'm going to do is just go I'm going to return exactly the same way that I came back in. Untwist and just close again. Now, for followers, let me show you. So for the follower, what we're going to do is we're going to step out on the right, always the right, and from here we're just going to bring up your leg. It's a really good idea to brush your partner, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. We're going to return exactly the same way and close. So it'll be 1, 2, stepping out, 3, close, 4. Guys, that's it. With this step, please, less is definitely more. What you want to make sure is that the partner needs to have their balance correct. If something doesn't feel right, please don't go ahead and do it. Rather just let your partner regain their balance before attempting to do it. Okay, so we're going to have one more demo of this quickly so you can see it. And then after that, we're going to have our 1 minute follow along. So here we go. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And what I would do is I'll take one full count to put your partner's hand across your shoulder. Notice it's just a gentle, just really, really gentle turn like that. And I'm just literally placing my partner's hand there. Good. Now everything's sorted. So here we go. So we step out 1. And as we're stepping out 1, here's my little knee bend and my twist. 2. Now, as I mentioned before, followers, can you see how Kami's brushing my leg? That's exactly it. So 2. Now, all we do is untwist. Please return your foot to where you started and close. Follow along. Let's have a look. So we're going to put it on for a minute, and please feel free to follow along.
Bounce to the rhythm if you know you gotta flow. Synchronize the steps if you want it. Was that right? Bounce to the rhythm if you know you gotta flow. Synchronize the steps if you wanna get low. Isn't it nice when the people go away? Only you and me and the rest they go astray. Say it to me so my body goes slow. Goosebumps on my face when you know you gotta hold on me. Hold on me. Bounce to the rhythm, bounce to the rhythm.
Great. So that is your basic twist. Guys, we are there. Now, all it is about is just practicing your sequencing and bring them all together. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, I wanted to share a really, really cool tip, and that's to do with the actual L step. You can do a small variation on your L step, which really changes the shape of the actual step and gives the dance much more of a flavor for the same effort. So let's have a look at it. With our L step, all we are doing is we're stepping 1, 2, 3, 4, stepping back 5, 6, and 7, 8. The tip that I'd like to give you is as you step out, just turn 45 degrees. So have a look at that. Here is 1. And now it's exactly the same step from here. 3, 4, 5, and when you close, and now use another 45 degrees, and you are able to do a full turn with your step. Of course, the more you do it, the more you can turn. So you get a really, really nice turning sensation as opposed to just more of a linear step. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. Get out there, give it a go. So have fun, dance strong, and we're going to finish off just with a little demo. We're going to run through those steps again, and maybe we'll sneak in a few extra steps that are going to be coming, and we're really looking forward to sharing that with you.